finally heard from UT and they told me that I was waitlisted. Hi YouTube, I'm here in my hotel. I'm in Barcelona, Spain right now. I'm really excited. I'm studying abroad. I've been here for about 2 weeks, so I've been really busy. I haven't really been able to like film anything. And today I'm gonna be making a video about how I got into UT because it's a really interesting, kind of weird story. Like I didn't get into UT like the normal way like most people. I kind of like didn't get in at first, like I kind of transferred. But yeah, I just thought I'd share my story because I know a lot of people who have been like watching my videos have been either like just gotten UT or looking to get into UT, and so I thought I'd just show y'all my story about how I got into UT. So I applied into UT as a psychology major. I wanted to get into the liberal arts school because that's initially what I wanted to major in, and I applied in the fall. I had pretty decent grades, so I had a feeling that I could get in. But if you live in Texas, you know that if you're not like in the top 8% of your class, then you're not automatically accepted into UT. So I'm not from Texas originally, so I just thought it was really weird. I didn't even know about the ranking system until I was like a sophomore in high school. So I didn't have the best rank. Like my high school was pretty competitive. It was pretty smart. I took all AP classes for the most part, and my average GPA was a 94. We did 100 skill at my high school, so I had a 94 GPA. I think I was like 128 out of like 600 in my class, so I was a pretty like decent rank, but I wasn't in the top 8%. I wasn't even in the top 10%. I think I was like in the top 12. So I wasn't like for sure, like I didn't know like if I was gonna get into UT or not. And I was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna apply. This is my dream school. Like UT was like my first choice. I also applied to, I think, 3 other schools. I applied to Baylor, St. Edward's, and A&M. Even though I didn't really want to go to A&M, don't ask, we don't talk about that. I think it was around January or February that I like finally heard from UT and they told me that I was waitlisted. So I was like pretty discouraged. I kind of had a feeling that I wasn't going to get in. Like once you're waitlisted from a school, you can usually expect that you're probably not going to get in. And then maybe like 2 weeks later, I got offered 2 options from UT, and one was the CAP program. And if you never heard the CAP program, what it is, it's this program where you can go to another UT school, so UTSA, UTEP, UT Arlington, UT Dallas. You can go to any of those schools, and then you go there your freshman year, and then you can transfer into UT. I've heard of the CAP program, and I really didn't want that to be my option. Like I know plenty of people who have done it and they've gotten in, but I've also heard a lot of stories of people who went to UTSA their freshman year and then didn't get into UT. So I was just like really discouraged because I was like, I don't want to do CAP. And then I got offered a second option from UT, and it was the PACE program. And I had never heard the PACE program before. It was this weird thing, and I clicked it, and I was like, what is this? And it basically explained, it was like you can go to Austin Community College for a year while also taking UT classes, and then you can transfer into UT. And automatically, I just didn't think that was an option because I was like, I'd never heard of Austin Community College. Like, I don't want to go to community college my freshman year. So I kind of automatically was just like, okay, I'm not going to UT. Like, I assumed for a good month that I wasn't going to be going to UT. I did other college visits. I kind of like settled. I was like, I think I'm just going to go to Baylor. I went to Baylor to visit. But since I knew I was still offered like the CAP and the PACE program, I went to UT anyways to go tour. And this is like a really pivotal moment because if I didn't go to UT for a tour, I would never be at UT. So what happened was at the end of the tour, I was like so bummed out because I was like, I'm probably not going to go here. I don't want to do the CAP program. Like I'm probably just going to go to Baylor and like whatever. But then I was talking to my tour guy and I was like, have you ever heard of the PACE program? And he was like, yeah, I have plenty of friends who did the PACE program. He basically explained to me that it's this new program called Path to Co-Enrollment. I don't know what Path to Co-Enrollment, I don't know. And he explained it to me, and I didn't realize that like you could actually live on campus. Like I thought I was just gonna have to like find my own apartment like off campus in Austin, and I really just wanted to get like the full UT experience. And basically he made clear to me, he's like, you're basically a UT student. Like you can do everything a UT student can. You can live in the dorm, you can join clubs, you can do all the events. You're a UT student. So with the PACE program, you automatically get accepted into UT under the liberal arts major, any liberal arts major you want. But if you want to get into a different major, like if you want to be a business major, if you want to be an engineering major, or anything else that's not liberal arts, then you have to apply into the school as an internal transfer. And by then I had realized I don't want to be a liberal arts major, I want to be a business major. So I accepted the PACE program, and then I started reaching out to advisors to get my plan on and figure out how I'm going to do my classes and stuff. And they basically told me The PACE program is great, but you need to understand that you're probably going to end up being a liberal arts major. I was like, no, I want to be a business major. So I did the PACE program. I went to ACC both semesters my freshman year of college, but I also had, like I said, one UT class each semester too. So the PACE program is a really, really, really good program because what it does is it really just integrates you into the UT system. It feels like you're going to UT. Like all my friends at UT, I had to keep reminding them that I wasn't a full-time UT student. And it was great because Austin Community College was like right down the street. Like I literally walked maybe 20 minutes to class. So it was really nice. I lived on campus my freshman year. I joined a bunch of orgs. The best thing about the PACE program is that going to Austin Community College is so much easier, obviously, than like taking UT classes. So my GPA ended up being a 4.0 by the end of my freshman year. I got into the school that I wanted, and I ended up in my major, and now I'm a marketing major at UT, and I'm a sophomore, and yeah, and that's like literally my story. So now like I started my sophomore year with like full UT classes, and I'm just a normal UT student. Adjusting to like UT, like a full UT schedule versus my freshman year, which was ACC and UT, was a little bit difficult because I wasn't used to having to like work as hard, because obviously Austin Community College classes are way easier than UT's, but it was a pretty quick adjustment since I was able to take one UT class each semester my freshman year. So I kind of knew how the workload for my UT classes were going to be. So even though I didn't get into UT like the conventional way, I'm really, really grateful that I did get in the way I did, because I don't think I would have gotten into the business school if it wasn't for the PACE program. And this is a business study abroad program, so I'm in Barcelona and having the time of my life, and it's really awesome. And I'm just really, really, really glad that even though it wasn't like, I was so upset when I got offered like this program and I was like, I'm not going to UT, but I can honestly tell you, if you do the PACE program and you do go to Austin Community College, or even if you're just an outside transfer, like even if you're not offered the same program, your GPA, especially for the business school, is all that matters when it comes to applying into it. So if you're trying to get into the UT, if you're trying to get into UT in general, especially the business school, don't worry about putting a million things on your resume. And if you have a 4.0, you're probably gonna get in. Going to your senior year right now, and you're applying in UT and you're not in your top 8% of your class, do not be discouraged, because I promise you, there's a chance. UT is a really hard school to get into, don't get me wrong, but it's possible. If your grades aren't the best, then you need to have something that really makes you stand out. Like, so you need to be a leader in a club. If you can be president in a club, that's awesome. Have good things on your resume, and then you have more chance of getting in, even if your grades aren't the best. Or even if you get offered the CAP program, take it. If UT is where you really want to be, then take the program, because I have plenty of friends also who did the CAP program who are in my same class who are now going to UT with me. If you have applied to UT, you might have gotten offered the CAP program. A lot of people get offered the CAP program, but they'll also offer you the PACE program too sometimes. So everyone who gets offered the PACE program gets offered the CAP program, but not everyone who gets offered the CAP program gets offered the PACE program, if that makes sense. But if you just keep your goal in mind, you'll get to where you need to be. Like, don't worry. I hope this video helped like at least someone. But thank you so much for watching, and look out for my Barcelona videos. I'm gonna be editing my vlogs like today, and I'm gonna upload a video soon. Bye.